Oh my gosh, I worked up a sweat. Here we go. So I rolled it 20 by 20, and I'm a little bit bigger, so I'm going to come in and work my magic with my bench knife and get nice square corners. I don't really want to trim off any dough. It's expensive. I want all my dough to go into my product. Increase my profit. If I'm making puff pastry, that's pretty. Did a really good job, but I do want to square my corners up. And that way I don't have any waste whatsoever. Beautiful. I'm very happy with myself. So I'm going to come in and mark this, like I said. Right there, and a little bit. Even better. It's my egg wash brush. So here I go. So I'm going to mark myself into 5s, and I'm going to go down the row here. 5, 10, 15. Go down here as well, and I go 5, 10, 15, and I'm going to go this way, 5, 10, 15, I get tired of me saying it, 15, 15, here we go. I love this guy, so I'm going to come in, and if you need to, you can line yourself up. You think you're going to be a little wobbly, outside of that line, so there it goes. There's one. God bless the yardstick. 2. I would have looked crazy on that one. Oh well, that'll be fine. Don't pick your head up. So 1, 2. I'm gonna have to give that one a little something special. Because if I picked my head up, it would look crazy. So here I am. And I want perfect squares. I don't want rectangles. I don't want triangles. I want them to work out perfectly for me. And now we're going to make turnovers. All right, I'm going to start. I'm going to do production here. Give myself a little room to work. Helps a lot. Okay, here we go. So I have these guys laid out. The corner is the one I cut a little crazy. So we might just need a little. I went a little crazy with that. That's okay. And I have egg wash. And I have my apple filling right here. And I have a purple scoop. And we're going to do these as we go. Tray them up beautiful. I'm going to show you what we want them to look like once they're trayed. We egg wash them. We put beautiful decorator sugar on them because I really like that part. And then we're going to snip them with a scissor to give them a little vent to let the steam out, because if not, they blow themselves out their seams. So I'm going to use a purple scoop, and I want more apples and filling. And actually, what I'm going to do first, I'm not going to scoop it first. I'm going to egg wash it. So I'm going to egg wash lightly all my corners. The egg wash seals the deal for our turnovers. What can you put inside a turnover? Really, anything you want. Could it be savory? Absolutely. All right, now, and I don't want so much, I want filling. 3, 2, 1. What I try to do is get in as much filling as I can. Sometimes they blow out a little bit, and I'm like, what could be wrong with that? So I'm going to show you how I put my turnovers together. I do it like an egg roll. I come in here, and I push all my filling down to the middle, and I'm going to do that here as well. And I seal them up with that egg wash. And then what I do is no forking, because I don't want to smash the sides. I want them to open up beautiful. I come in and I do one nice press in the middle, and I'm going to come in here with my fingers, and I'm going to press all the way through and seal my turnover all the way through on the corners. Let's do another one. I have a glue can right here. So this guy, I'm going to fill. Sneaking in a little extra filling because I can. All right, I fold them up, and I come up here and I start to seal them because I want the filling to be in the bottom. It's how I do my little wontons. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to seal them so that egg wash is sealed, but I don't want to seal here. And then I come in and I press in the middle, to the side, to the side, to the side, all the way to the corner. And then I am sealed together. I'm going to finish them all. I'm going to show you how we're going to egg wash them, put beautiful decorated sugar on them, get them in the oven. The apple turnovers are ready to be egg washed, sugared, scored. We're going to scissor chop them and get them in the oven. What we want to do is we want to get them egg washed and sugared and scored with the scissors. We're going to open up a little vent in them, and then we're going to let them rest and get cold for 15 minutes. We're going to let that gluten relax, get them cold 15 minutes, 30 minutes after you've worked with puff pastry. Makes it much happier, and you have a lot less butter loss. So I have a real nice egg wash here. I'm going to do a couple. I don't want to do the ends because that's going to seal my puff pastry where it's going to rise up and be beautiful. So I'm just doing the tops. Let's do two here. I'll do these two right here. And I want to get the back. I don't want to seal them to my sheet pan. I don't want so much egg wash. It's drippy. No dripping. Then what I'm going to do, I have some decorator sugar, and decorator sugar is beautiful because it doesn't melt. So it's going to stay beautiful and crystallized and do everything we want it to do. And so that's where that is. And then I'm going to come in with my scissors and put a nice vent in there. What that vent's going to do is allow steam to come through because we want puff pastry bakes on the bottom and the top, but we need to get done all the way in the middle. So we need it to rise all the way up and be baked all the way through. What that vent allows it to do is let the steam from the filling get out of it and let the puff pastry bake all the way through. So I'm going to let these rest in the reach-in 15, 30 minutes, and then I'm going to put them in the oven. I'm going to show you what they look like, and they are beautiful. The apple turnovers are done, and they're beautiful. You're going to love them, and I'm going to eat one. I could use a little snack. So let's take a look at what we're looking for here. They have been in. I baked them at 365. Puff dough likes a warm oven. They tend to do a little bit better. Oh, I thought maybe I passed them. Like, whoops. And remember to egg wash only the tops of your puff pastry. We really want them to rise up, and what do you see? They rise up. Their sides have grown. The butter has evaporated and melted into the dough itself. And made them really delicious. Here we go. Here we go. Look how beautiful they are. The vents really help them to expand and get the height that I wanted. They'll be flaky and delicious. The fresh apple filling inside, and like I said, how can I tell they're done? Well, I can see some bubbles coming out of my vents. That means heat's come up all the way through, not only the top and the bottom, but I want everyone to be done all the way through to the middle. And that's an important part of baking your puff pastry, is getting it all the way done, because it looks done because you've egg washed it. But you really gotta let it go a little bit longer than you think.